Hello broskies, welcome back to another edition of Buy or Buy. If we haven't met before, I'm Erkin and this is the life of a broski, where I bring you sneaker reviews, lifestyle and more waffle than Captain Birdseye. And on today's episode, I am reviewing the Jordan Aerospace 720 PSG. Now the reason they are called the PSGs is the same reason why they are released with a blue and red sneaker. PSG stands for Paris Saint-Germain, and for those who don't know, they are a worldwide known French football or soccer team who have an ongoing sponsorship with Jordan and Nike. So the blue and the red signifies the French national flag, red, white and blue. Now I was very excited to get these sneakers on, not only because they're a Jordan sneaker, but because of the air unit using the 720 Air Max technology. And I've got to say, this 720 air bubble has done this Jordan sneaker justice. So this sneaker has a synthetic leather and textile upper with skinned overlays. There is also a rubber outsole with grooves for flexible traction according to Nike. Now a couple things that do stand out to me in particular is the tongue right at the front. There is a 3M reflective panel with the Air Jordan sign covering the front of the tongue. Noticing this sneaker has two pulleys, one at the front with the tongue and one at the back on the heel counter. So on the back where the pulley is, there is an embroidered stitching fleur-de-lis, and according to my research, it means life, perfection and light. Inside of the tongue, we have the word Panem, and that is a French slang word for Paris. Think of it as Americans calling New York the Big Apple. So at the bottom of the tongue, we have the word Paris with the Air Jordan sign covering the A. Now towards the top on the upper, we have Aerospace 720, making our ways down on the outer where the midsole sits. On that metallic design, we have 00 and 23. Going around to the inner midsole, we have Air 720. It's very noticeable we have a lot of stitching on this sneaker by design, which I'm digging, adds a little bit more character to the sneaker. The accents of leather really do stand out to me as well. Judging from my first look, the only thing I'm worried about is the metallic panels on this sneaker. I'm just thinking, if they get chipped or scratched, will that paint come off? And if underneath is silver, once they get scuffed, they are not gonna look good. That's one of the things to think about when playing outside in these. Now a couple of the things that I do like, because I am a fan of the PSG football team, is the PSG branding. There is the PSG badge on the bottom of the sole, overlapped by the Jordan sign on each sneaker. I really do like how they've blended in the branding with the Nike, Jordan and also PSG. Like, one of the brands haven't really taken over in terms of, oh, I'm the biggest brand, I'm the biggest brand. So in my personal experience when it comes to trying these on, I found that these were true to size. These are a 9 UK and I am of course a 9. So for me, there were no problems there. Now when it comes to breathability, you're gonna want a breathable sneaker. Unfortunately, they aren't as breathable as I wanted them to be. Having recently tried on the LeBron 17s, coming back to these feel like a sauna. I know they're totally different in terms of materials and design, but the LeBron materials on the upper were a godsend in terms of breathability on the foot. Out of 10, I have to give breathability about a 5. They weren't the worst, but there also was room for improvement. Now when it comes to comfort, I am a big fan of the Air Max 720 Air unit, and there were a lot of similarities there on the foot, especially when you're walking around. But the added comfort on the heel where this little molded clip sits, it really does feel to me it's holding your heel in place more than other sneakers. So that adds a lot more comfort to your on-foot experience. Definitely feel good on the foot, especially when you're running, you're jumping, and also changing direction. So when it comes to comfort, I have to give these an 8 out of 10. So broskies, we have come to the part of the video where I decide if they're a buy or a buy. Now it is very tricky for me because I am a fan of the Jordan brand and of course the Air Max 720s. There are so many accents on this sneaker that I do like in terms of the reflective panel, of course the Air Max 720 Air unit, the added comfort when it comes to the heel clip at the back, and also the PSG branding, which I am a big fan of. I do like the outside of the box thinking when it comes to the red and blue, but I have a really bad OCD when it comes to symmetry, and I don't know if my OCD traits would allow me to wear the blue on the left and the red on the right. I do like it, but could I wear it is a whole different ball game. Excuse the pun. But overall on this sneaker, there is enough for me to warrant a buy. So broskies, I want to know what you think. Are these a buy or a buy from you? Are you digging the red and the blue on two different feet? Is the multiple brandings on this sneaker putting you off? Or are you loving them? Put your comments down below and I will be pinning the best comment as always. Anyways broskies, that's enough from me. I hope you liked this video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and of course, until the next episode, take care.